Hi, so we are going to solve equations, but the only difference here is we are going to have to combine like terms first. So step one over here says simplify each side by combining like terms. So if I look on this side of the equation, I have a 2x and a 5x. So those can go together. And then, or negative 5x rather. There we go. Sometimes this just doesn't work right. Okay, and then on the other side of the equation, I have a negative 5 and a 15, and those are like terms. So we're going to attempt to circle those. Okay, so when I combine them, 2x's and a negative 5x make a negative 3x. And I have my plus 3 equal to negative 5, and positive 15 is positive 10, and my 4x stays. Now it looks just like the equations that you used yesterday. So number 2 says add or subtract to isolate the variable term. So yes, addition undoes subtraction and subtraction undoes addition. However, I like to think of it more as making zero pairs. That makes a lot more sense to me, and it alleviates any of this. Well, how do I know if it's a subtraction sign or a negative sign? Okay. All right, so I'm going to put my variables. I usually put my variables on the left, but I know your video talked about making sure x was positive. So in that case, the positive 4 is bigger than negative 3. So I'm going to move this negative 3. I need the x's to be over here on this side. I need the constants to be over here on this side. So I'm going to move them, and we'll talk as the year goes on about how to move things, but we're moving them now by making these zero pairs. Okay, so I'm going to add 3x to both sides since a positive 3x will get rid of this negative 3x. So I'm going to add 3x, so plus 3x minus 3x plus 3 equals, and if I add 3x on the left-hand side, I have to add 3x on the left-hand side. So plus 3x plus 10 plus 4x. Now, I'm doing it in line like this because it is going to make something we're going to do later in algebra easier. If you want to go underneath like you always have been doing, of course, that's fine. It's going to work. So I see that these two are going to cancel, which was my whole point in doing that, right? So on this side, I am left with 3. I'm going to move that over closer. There we go. And then over here, when I look over here, look, I have like terms again. I have a 3x and I have a 4x. So together that gives me a 7x, and I have a plus 10. Okay, so almost done. I still have to make a zero pair to move this 10 over here. So what gets rid of a plus 10? A negative 10. So negative 10 plus 3 equals negative 10, and then I have 7x plus 10. Okay, so I'm going to do this. Okay, so I just did this so that you see the negative 10 is in the same spot, but I'm going to kind of rearrange here. Well, no, I'll leave it like that. And I see that a negative 10 and the positive 10 together make a zero pair. Okay, and then over here, negative 10. Oh my goodness. I don't know why this doesn't line up sometimes. There we go. It's like off-center. No idea. Never happened before. Okay, so negative 10 plus 3, negative 7. And then over here, I'm just left with 7x because negative 10 and negative 10 and positive 10 make the zero pair there. Okay. All right, so now I'm on to step 3, which is multiply or divide to isolate the variable. So I need to get rid of this coefficient. And in order to do that, you're going to divide. And we're going to divide each side by the coefficient of x, which in this case is 7. Okay, and then that will give us negative 7 divided by 7 is negative 1. 7x divided by 7 gives me 1x. So my answer is x equals negative 1. Okay, if you have any questions while you're working, please just let me know. May the force be with you.